Hello old-timers and newcomers. I am Keen but Shy, and welcome back to part 3 of Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus 2. This is more confusing than an alien anthology. Never mind. Only the deathless can truly comprehend. Screw you. And why am I over here? Oh right, I am in the right place. Got it. Let's see. Forge Temple. Assignment has been assigned, and here is the critical path. Task Lord Obasis. Task Lord Obasis with awakening Nemesor Hekemib, master of Kivrov's legions, first of the pt.3. First, I finally get to fight Mechanicus again!
God Nevashah's first task upon rousing Theron Psychotep from the Great Sleep was to likewise bring his principal advisors from their slumber. These three, known as the HUBRISOX, were learned and cunning in the extreme. One among them was Hekemhib, Nemesor of Kivrov's legions and general of Psychotep's armies.
Barnard, are my HUBRISOX awakened? Are they ready to serve?
Hekemhib's tomb is intact, but much of it has risen above the planet's surface. The invaders seek to defile it in search of its secrets. The vermin have built an encampment and are excavating the tomb with their crude machines, even now.
Yes. Vermin. Eradicate them. Bring me the general of my armies.
Alright then. Locked Dominion level. So it really is just the same 3 possible rewards all over again. Well, live dangerously, live deliciously. Let's see. Lich God. 7 hit points, 1 point of armor, able to move 7 something. It has a war scythe, that's good, that it bypasses defense, that's good. Reanimation protocols and guardian protocols. Each lord in range is granted defended. Dominion level 5. Each lord in range recovers 1 HP. Defended plus 1 defense. Okay, got it. Canoptic Scarab Swarm, yay! I love Canoptic Scarab Swarms. One of these days I'm going to try just going for the Necrons. The Killing Surge, okay. I was a bit confused as to what. I didn't exactly remember what I picked last time. Awaken Nemesor Hekemhib. Hekemhibs! Oh, hello. Finally. The rotted putrescence of inferior alloys shall be blown off and recycled.
Depraved hunger for knowledge. They scrabbled at the ground as if Kivrov was eager to give up its secrets. Unenlightened as they were, their determination posed a danger to the Nemesor's tomb.
Cut through this pathetic rabble. The Pharaon wills it.
Okay, let's see. We have... What does that say? A Skitari Ranger, okay, that's bad, but, you know, good as well. We have a General Purpose Servitor, another one, another Skitari, another Servitor. Okay, Oh, I can effectively surround them! That is awesome! Okay, let's see. First and foremost, okay, first and foremost, placing Necron warriors around them. Then I am going for 2 Lich Guards, because in my experience, when reinforcements arrive, it's usually in the form of Canoptic Scarabs anyway, so including them in the battlefield seems a bit meaningless at the moment, at the very least. Obesis is a living bulwark against disorder, able to meet every threat with implacable resolve. Haunted by memories of ancient frailty, he advances in armor of peerless resilience, daring the enemy to break upon him. A classic tank archetype, Obesis' primary skill increases his defense and taunts enemies into targeting him. The units in his court, predominantly Lynch Guard, are designed to support this playstyle, either remaining close to bolster the Lord's already formidable resilience, or striking out to exploit the openings created by his provocation. No clue as to who is next yet, so first things first. I say let's get their attention. Huh, that was pathetic. Gain last strike against... After suffering fatal damage from a melee attack, okay? When an enemy unit moves into melee range, this unit makes an attack of opportunity against it. Okay, I didn't actually use it, I just realized.
I stand! Let them come!
Okay, so because it's hidden behind there, I can't attack it from that direction. That is annoying. Hey! I can blow up explosives! Cool! Let's see. How far can these move? Uncertain. Crud. Okay, if I can blow up the barrels, they definitely can as well. If I can't shoot from that direction, I assume this one can't either. So... I regret that in hindsight. Why?
I stand.
Defended. Good. Crap. Why didn't I switch? Okay, so it's only you left. Great. And can't go that direction. It has come to my attention that... Wait, what's next? You are next. Okay. Is there anything I can do to take you out immediately? 1 to 4. If I've already moved, would this allow me to move 2 paces back again or something? I mean, I assume not. And either way, the servitor is going to attack Obesis now, and that means Obesis gets to attack it as well. Or not? Like that. Okay, so that's done. And just in case, I don't think they have anything that could take 5 points of damage from this unit, but just in case. There we are. Okay, and last is you. Okay. This should be an easy... Why? Right on the freaking edge, of course. Wait. Okay, so I can do that. Interesting. I'm about to lose that unit, aren't I? Ah. She's a bit of an idiot. That serves me just fine. And another 2 Skitaria Rangers right after one another. They have taken my strategy of bringing the enemy out and then picking them off from a distance and turned it on me. The irony is not lost.
Readiness.
Damn it! After suffering fatal damage, enter to range. I miss Nefesha. Apparently she's the one who had this ability to... Okay. Let's bring you back for now. Here's hoping they get left alone long enough. I think most of the units are hidden now. Of course, Obesis is the only one that isn't. Okay. How about you get effed, hide in here, and... Damn it! What is that? the game. At no point has friendly fire been even hinted at. This is why you watch me. Yes! Screw! Yay! And this is the closest I can get them. So I completely misunderstood how the reinforcement mechanic worked. Good to know. How about all y'all just don't? Let's see, which one's first? It would be you. Yes, I am happy with the choices that brought me here. Why do you ask? In fact, why do you question it? Or not? This feels very Pyrrhic.
The entrance to Hecamhede's tomb would open only to the exalted among Kivroth's nobility, but was evidently malfunctioning.
Greatest empire in the universe.
Even in the face of the Royal Guard.
The Vanguard, in her wisdom, issued orders to see the tomb entrance opened. Invoke the name of Vanguard Nefeshah in the hope of a curse. Cut the door open with a particle blade and photon emitter. Leave the structure intact, as befits the tomb of the Nemesor. I've been staying below this. I want to make things difficult for myself.
The doors were carved open and dismantled, preserving the much eroded grandeur of the Nemesor's tomb.
Okay, plus 1 level, plus 15 of these, and the door has been opened. Great.
The Vanguard's agents were not the first to enter the tomb since the Great Sleep began. One of the invaders had made its own entrance, worming through cracks that had opened up in the structure over the eons. It brazenly carefully scrutinized the many artifacts interred alongside Hecaneep.
You dare to enter this place, to plunder it for ill-gotten trinkets.
Then Scavola's hypotheses were well-founded. These hateful Xenos are not dead, but slumbering. And now they awaken, thinking machines of living metal. Anathema to the Omnisci's design. We must know them, the better to destroy them.
I wonder how many Mechanicus, or at the very least Mechanicum, have integrated Necron tech into themselves. I know at the very least that Belisarius Call, he has kept the head of a chronomancer of the Necrons, and he's using it for a portable time machine.
Such hubris, to presume to learn of us. You, who are beneath our very notice.
Shouldn't your grandeur be acknowledged, and through acknowledgement comes knowledge?
Very well. I will tear your secrets from your corpses.
Time is a weapon like any other. If nothing else, I can simply wait for my foes to rot.
Though inferior to us, this one is armed beyond the means of its underlings. Do not underestimate it, and eliminate it quickly.
Kill all enemies. And we got enemy reinforcements. Okay, so I have exceeded the thing that I should not have exceeded, and now I am paying the consequences. Skitarii Rangers, Skitarii Rangers, Skitarii Rangers, Skitarii Ranger Alpha. What have I done? What have I done? I paid the price of knowledge. Let's see. It's guesswork, right?
Let them come.
No. Let them stay far. Far away. Can I move again? I can. I hate Skitarii Rangers, they're taking my shit. That was easy and I appreciate it. And there are plenty more left. Okay. Tactical retreat. I thought it was safe. Reinforcements. Which ones? Oh, right. Give me a sec. Okay, so that's the next one to reawaken.
Let them break their blades against us.
Okay, so you're the one who's next. Got it. Oh, I may be cooked.
Ready to receive the enemy. Let them come.
Okay, so you are my one choice. Right? I completely missed that one. Oh no. I am a fool who played with flames and am reaping the horrors. Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm targeting that one, that's good. Okay, good. Okay, okay. No!
Ready!
No, you're not. Well, I mean, I had to find out what that felt like anyway. I'll be back. Okay, so... the 3 bars up there? Yeah, I can't change them. Those are the settings that I went with, so that is on me. But you know, on the other hand, this allows me to explore what those other options are.
The invaders had
No, it didn't. Yeah, I got that already. Okay, so I have 2 warriors over here, and didn't I put any over here? Probably not. 1 warrior over here, and 2 canoptic swarms over here. And I'm trying to be a bit more intelligent with this round. So that's the first time I do that. Let's see what that does for me, but hopefully it'll let this Necron warrior go here and unmake that piece of scrap. Okay. Okay. You're the next one. Got it.
the will of the dynasty.
What are you? Okay, you're a ranger. Got it. Sorry. Now let me take care of you both all at once. Or not. You just attack me and then I'll end you. Unless that happens,
I stand.
this feels more and more like speed chess. Damn it! Okay, there we are, and this is the end. Or freaking not. Yes, it is. I am curious. Let's just try Dominion again.
In the name of the Varga to the Pharaon, and of the throne, Warden of Kivroth, I demand audience.
At the sound of the Vargad's title, the doors ground open a crack. The Royal Guard was able powerful sheer force to access the tomb.
Okay. We have +5, whatever that is, and the door has been opened.
The Vargard's agents were not the first to enter the tomb since the Great Sleep began. One of the invaders had made its own entrance.
You dare to enter?
And
Though
we are
inferior
back
to
yet
us,
again.
This one is armed beyond the means of its underlings.
And hopefully this time without me being an idiot. Let's see. I will put the hurt units. No, actually. I will put the hurt units near Oasis. And then where? We have 1, 2 Skitari Vanguards. 1 Necron Warrior. Did I place that? No, I did not. Where did that come from? Whatever. For the time being, I'm actually going to put all the units around Oasis.
Let them come.
Rude.
Let them come. Ready. Ready to receive the enemy.
Okay, so these are the ones I have to move with.
Let them come.
You have already moved, as have you. I should have really done this earlier. Oh well. Here comes the engines here. I'm gonna put you over here so that you will be in a better spot to take out the Skitari. Okay, it's you next. What I really should do is move the Lynch Guard to a safer position, but I think it's more important to take out the Skitari. And also... No. There. Oh, right, I'm confused about what I was doing. Never mind. Let's see. I don't know how I keep forgetting those. Ah! Well, that's not so bad. I miss Nefesha.
Break them!
All right. I just noticed this one. I can take care of that issue. Splittity lick. Why do I keep forgetting that? There we are. Okay, can't move close enough to put the engine sear in my reticule. But you can.
The will of the dynasty!
Why are you? I mean, it's not you. Unless the exclamation point means it's both of these are up next, but after one another. That would make sense.
I stand!
I don't know why I did that. Okay, so you're my one choice. Crap. Ah! I win.
The sarcophagus chamber and the stasis crypt within was undamaged. It had remained inviolate in spite of the invaders' attempts to breach it.
What crisis demands my awakening? Let it be dire indeed, for I do not stir but for the gravest tidings.
It is by my will you are awakened. Yes, I have need of you, of my pt.3. Announce yourself to me.
My Theron, I am Nemesaur Hecamhebe, commander of our dynasty's legions, conqueror of our dynasty's foes. Do you truly not recognize the foremost of your noble servants? Has the great sleep caused you such ill?
Yes.
Nonsense. I recall you well, Nemesaur. Your decisive skill, your firm resolve. I command it all. I command all that I behold. And we are invaded. Yes, hateful primitives infest my planet. You, Nemesaur, you will serve me again. You will drive them from my dominion.
I hear your will, my Theron. And I trust that you guide our dynasty with undiminished wisdom. Our warriors shall march forth and exterminate these lesser creatures. In the name of Sankotep, as in all things.
Okay, maybe... It may be a coincidence, considering it's all metallic voices, but this specific... He sounds exactly like Dreadwing from Transformers Prime. Or is that in my head? Is it the same voice actor? It'd be really cool if it was, but... I pick your nose. Okay, that took 20... No, it didn't! Superior technology does not guarantee victory unless wielded by a superior being. Illuminor Seras.
Report, Cryptek.
As predicted, the pylons were easily reclaimed by your warriors, honored Thargard. The invaders displayed unexpected resilience, but it was of little consequence in the end.
And the weapons themselves.
My technomantic skills were enough to make the pylons responsive to the throne's command protocols once more. They are fully charged and operational.
Good. By Sankotep's will, open fire.
The Gauss Annihilators were the pinnacle of such weapon technologies. With the strength to reach into Kivroth's orbit, their coils thrummed to bursting with energy, and their focusing crystals glowed green hot. The ground shook with their fury. Direct hits, Thargard. was not destroyed, but its orbit is decaying rapidly. It is entering the upper atmosphere.
Then the Pharaon's will has been done.
Okay, great. And so we can continue on the critical paths. But first off, I want to take a look at this. Several units were in recovery. I was wondering if maybe I could speed up said recovery. Fekon, Ominek, Amanoka, Obesis, Heki. What are you? Canoptic Spider, okay. Immortals. Let's see. Canoptic Wraith. I have used Amoka before. Ominek? Yes, I have used him before. Fekon. Oh! He has death marks. I want to use death marks. But let's just check here. Entrust Lord Heki with the... it's such a dumb name. With the awakening of Grand Vizier Jepka. Cryptic and a member of the... that word. Okay, Heki. Let's take a look at Heki. He has spiders, right, and immortals. Start with those. Wait, what? Oh, thank you. Extra hit points, extra movement, resilience. That other stuff I feel like I can just add later. I would rather have that. And spider. 2 extra hit points and extra movement. How much movement do you have? Won't tell me. Now, relics. And what? Curse. Inflict vengeful stars on enemy units. Suffer +1 max damage from attacks made by Necron units. When killed, generates 2 Dominion. When my commander is killed, it generates 2 Dominion. Huh. Stealth. That's what we want. But I do want the unblinking gaze, so yeah. Okay, so why can't I unlock more? Oh. Because fuck me is why.
Among the Eupatridae, Cryptic Jepka styled himself Grand Vizier to the Pharaon. Jepka was a master of exotic radiation and para-rational energy, a creator of mighty and esoteric weapons. Sankotep had often sought his counsel on the use of such technology.
Chebka. He will have fortified his resting place with such horrors. Yet without our hand, he may never awaken. I would have you, Vargard, open his stasis crypt and summon him to my court.
I shall see it done, my Pharaoh.
Okay, so enemy units. We have Servitors, we have Skitari, we have malfunctioning canoptic insects, and a new enemy that we have yet to have revealed. You know what? I'm actually ahead of my living metal gathering, so I'm just gonna go with this one, let the vigilance meter be at 1 and make the best of it. Okay, so we can have 2 canoptic spiders and 2 immortals. And another 4 canoptic scarab swarms. Sounds beatitious. Okay. Awkward. Anyone else?
The enemy troops, Skitari as they called themselves, surrounded the tomb in great numbers, but most were engaged in fighting the constructs that poured forth. Chebka had never been idle in creating defenses to protect himself.
He's me.
Isolate and wipe out the closest group of invaders. Create a gap in their lines.
Kill all enemy units. Didn't you say just the nearest ones? Okay, so first and foremost, Canoptech Spider. It has a resistance of 12. It's a tank. It has 1 point of armor, 1 point of avoidance, and it can move 5 paces. Something called Automaton Claws. And Scarab Hive. Summon Canoptic Scarab Swarm with 3 health points. Okay, reanimation protocol, of course, and anti-grav. Can move over pit cells, ignores ground effects. It can fly? Okay. I'll put you next to me until I know what my Pharaoh can do. And then we have an immortal with a Tesla carbine. Wait a minute, where did I put... Did I put them both at the same place? How did I do that? Starting to see the cracks in this game. Just gonna check something. 2 to 3 damage. Bounce also affects the closest unit within. Bearer can still move after using. Okay, that is valuable. There. Now. Crud. Meticulous overseer of tireless canoptic legions, Heki ensures the dynasties endured through relentless repair and control. To him, warriors are resources to be reclaimed and returned to the eternal war. That's all Necrons as well. On the battlefield, Heki's playstyle is that of specialized support, able to buff the canoptic constructs. On the battlefield, Heki's playstyle is that of specialized support, able to buff the canoptic constructs of his court from a position of protection behind spiders and scarab swarms. With his reanimation orb and healing, he has a reanimation orb and healing ability. Necron units become even more resilient than they already are. And Skitari are over yonder. I'm thinking of this one and this one.
I command as I am commanded.
The Swarm's Embrace. Restore 3 HP to an allied unit. Ah. Resurrection Orb. Once per skirmish, end the reanimation protocols. Can be used an additional time, can be used an additional time. Shadow Loom Periapt. Cannot be selected as a target of enemy units' weapons, actions, or skill. If this unit uses a weapon action, suffers damage, or is within range of 2 of an enemy unit, this status expires. So apparently I can take out that Skitari, if I'm reading this correctly. I am happy.
My will be done.
Staff of Light, Staff of Light. Apparently I have 2 Staffs of Light. Interesting. Oh, but with different effects that I am not allowed to read.
For Kivroth.
I know he said for Kivroth, but I definitely heard Fokyoth.
All is ready.
Wait a minute, can I apply that to any unit or just to Heki? I'll have to check that out. Let's see, is it just from over here or can I cannot. Let's see. Servitor. Let's see. Crud. Which one is next? It's you. Okay. I love this gun. Let's see, next one is you. Okay.
A million warriors, a million kings.
A million what?
Jebka was famed for his brilliance and notorious for the experimental technology he created. Never shy, ever circumspect, anticipated the approach to his tomb would be seeded with systems designed to ensnare and eliminate intruders.
Nefershah deployed the Royal Guard to minimize the chance of disruption by Jebka's security measures. Take the approach slowly, using the Royal Guard's warriors to search for sensors and traps as they go. Send a small unit of Necron warriors ahead of the main Royal Guard, so they will trip any defenses and make the main force aware of them. Or an unorthodox approach. Select the least likely approach routes to the tomb, in the assumption Jebka would have focused his defenses elsewhere. I am tempted, I am. I mean, this just sounds like it's setting off traps with us all present. So, I assume this would mean all of us will take damage. On the other hand, Sacrificial Vanguard. Maybe that means 1 or 2 units will be done away with. I may regret this, but I'm too curious not to.
Nefershah, alas, had been outmaneuvered by Jebka, who had chosen these very approaches for the most dangerous of his security measures. Accelerated particle cascades doused the Royal Guard in energetic fission events, and interstitial alert levels rose in severity throughout the tomb.
Damn that cryptic. His desire to demonstrate his intellect outweighs his duty to his Pharaon.
Actually, it seems as if he is doing exactly what should have been done. Unit lost, -3 health points. Raise the vigilance, that's what this means. Raise the vigilance by a score of 2. Garnered 20, whatever this is, and 10 points of living metal.
The enemy are scattered, but not defeated. Break through these wretched vermin before they can attempt a defense.
Oh, that hurts just to look at. Okay, so I can't place them anywhere else. We have the Skitarii Ranger. Immortal here to deal with that. And there's one as well, so I remove you, put the Canoptic Spider there, and then place it here. Did not expect that.
Observing the field.
You can deal with those. That went absolutely brilliantly.
I command as I am commanded.
Oh!
By the dynasty.
I should have gotten that. I'm okay with that development.
1,000,000 warriors, 1,000,000 planets.
I think he said 1,000,000 planets, but I'm not sure.
Observing the field.
I forget I was going to test that if it worked on other units. Fuck you off too.
By the dynasty.
We are. Okay, so it's you next.
In command.
Three HP to an allied unit.
In command. For Kirvoth.
Okay, so he's no longer obscured. Made this a little bit pointless, but whatever.
The dynasty. A million warriors, a million kings.
Okay, he's saying either planets or playthings. I really can't make it out. Restore 50%. Reanimate. Spend 5 living metal to resurrect a unit. Generate 10 dominion. Give me all the units.
The invaders had not yet breached the tomb, but there was another obstacle besides. A corrupting spider roamed near Jebka's sarcophagus chamber, its mandibles flared ready for combat. The construct showed no deference even to the nobles who led the royal guard.
This construct should be occupied with repairing the tomb, not barring our path. Chepka has clearly meddled with its protocols to serve his own needs. But I did not believe even he was arrogant enough to threaten the Royal Guard. Construct, you will permit us free passage in the name of the Pharaon.
In response, the construct merely charged its particle beamer and emitted interstitial signals that Nefershar could not decipher.
It seems the Grand Vizier thought his privacy outweighed the authority of the throne. A delusion that must not stand.
Nefershar carefully pondered the best means forcing the tomb spider to stand aside. The lowly invocation of the Pharaoh. Oh crap, so either way I'm boned. State the many grand titles and deeds of the Pharaoh. Damage a part of the tomb nearby, so the construct will... This seems like what should be done.
It is no more than a broken tool, and a broken tool is best disposed of.
The Royal Guard opened fire, and the tomb spider was caught in a storm of Gauss blasts before its own weapons were fully operational.
Alright then. Did it say some enemies were scattered, damaged during this engagement? Well then, it went extremely well.
This defective construct has served as an obstacle long enough. Deactivate it to a terminal end.
Kill Mad Canoptic Spider. I thought I already did. Okay, so we have some flayed ones we need to deal with as well. That's fantastic. Putting the Immortal next to Hirki. The Canoptic Spider can house over here. And then the Scarab Swarms. I don't want to put them too close to the flayed ones. Okay, maybe I do.
I command as I am commanded.
Okay, I cannot put it on any others. Okay, good to know. Idiot! Rats. Interesting. Interesting. Did not expect that. That's something, at least.
In command.
I am hearing the beeps, by the way. Just trying to ignore them. Now, let's see. Where are you, my immortal? This is getting cruddy. First. And then boom. Blocked. This is getting horrid.
All is ready.
how about you go deal with that? Okay, well that's something. If I go there, I'm pretty sure I'm not sure what these red squares mean. I've been assuming that they show I'm about to be attacked if I go to where they point. Okay, so you are my only choice. I'm gonna risk it. There it came. This is over.
Observing the field. War is at its most pleasing when observed from the rear lines.
What a cowardly way to look upon it. And I am engaged in melee. There you are, you little shits. Win or lose, this is going to be close.
Observing the field.
Crap. Crap. Crap more. Am I still? Yeah, this is where I lose. And on that note, thank you all for watching. I have been keen but shy. This is getting harder, and I hope you will join me next time to watch me conquer all.